What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Plus Money Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Q. You can follow me on all socials at Bets by Q. And of course, this show is brought to you by Black Sheep Betting, where it is a dog's world. You will find two links in the description. One is for the VIP. That's where I drop all of my official plays. It is designed for bettors who want value over volume, for consistency. It's not a place for lottery tickets or parlays. It is a place where value trumps all. The second link is for the free Discord. It is hosted by my friend Will from the Double Fault Tennis Podcast. Nearly 1,000 members in there. The community is active 24/7. People dropping plays, sweating games together, coping through the losses. The vibes. Come in there, join us. It's absolutely free. We would love to have you in there. Okay, let's talk about yesterday. We ended up going 2-2-1 on the day. Travion Henderson cashed. Beautiful read. Exactly what we thought was going to happen. Kind of scared me with the dropped, the bobble, catch, no catch that happened in the third quarter, but he ended up getting one more. So we got those three receptions for him on the plus money. That was actually a VIP play as well. We also hit on the Anaheim Ducks on the money line. They cruised past. The Chicago State and South Carolina State basketball game got postponed. I'm assuming it's because of the weather. Very low-key game, so there wasn't much that was coming out about it. But the game didn't get played. Therefore, the bet didn't get paid out. We got our money back. That's where the push comes in. And then we had the Giants plus 7.5. Absolutely terrible read. Giants got destroyed. They showed us that they're still the same old Giants. Nothing new there. Stephon Diggs didn't get close to his reception props. And it's really because the Patriots didn't need to throw him the ball. I mean, the game plan just did not call for it. So we kind of had that flip-flop. So 2-2-1 on the day, nothing crazy, but we move on. I actually love the card today, so let's get into it. First up, we've got a nice little battle of Canada tonight between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. Montreal being at home is why I love this play. I'm going to back the Canadiens on the money line. These teams played back in November. Montreal took that game in overtime. Now we come into today with Ottawa sitting at 5-4-1 in their last 10, riding a 2-game losing streak. And honestly, they've been super inconsistent defensively. Montreal, on the other hand, although they are 4-5-1, they dropped their last one, but they've picked up some real, solid and quality wins. They beat Vegas. They beat Utah this week or last week. And the offense is still rolling. Here's the thing with Montreal. Yes, their defense is rough, bottom of the pack. They give up almost, 3.6 goals per game, one of the worst marks in the league. But to counter that, they are fourth in the NHL in scoring. Huge part of that is because of Cole Caulfield, who is on a heater right now. He's on a 7-game point streak, 6 assists and a goal in that stretch. So Montreal has the weapons offensively. They have the transitional offense, but the defense, they get a little happy on the ice sometimes, and there's a lot of gap in that play. I don't think that it is gaps that Ottawa is going to be able to fill, especially with this one being in Montreal. I think that matters the most here. It's one of the hardest buildings to play in. The energy, the pace, the crowd genuinely swings momentum here. OT loss or not, this is a place where Montreal is going to feed off of the environment. And at a pick'em price with home ice against the Senators team that I think is trending in the wrong direction, not picking up really good wins, getting outskated on the ice, I think the right side here is Montreal. Give me the Canadiens on the money line at home, minus 106 for 1.5 units. Okay. Next up, we're going to move to college hoops, USC versus Oregon. I'm on the over 155 here. Okay. USC plays really fast. All right. They rank 20th in possessions per game. Even though that number is inflated by that crazy triple overtime game they had with Troy, this is still a team that pushes the pace on every possession. Oregon, on the other hand, they play at a more moderate pace. They're around 212 per KenPom. But the biggest issue here is the turnovers. They rank 240th in turnovers per possession. But the beauty in that is that those live ball turnovers, they tend to turn into easy runouts and easy points. That pushes the game towards overs. In USC, offensively, right now, they're nuts. 92 points per game, 49% from the field, 33% from three. We can get a big showing from USC and a mediocre performance from, a 90, 65 game, makes this go over the total as well. Oregon, they're not as explosive, but they still put up nearly 74 points per game. So just based on the average of what these two, teams put up, we're clearing the total by 15 almost already. Oregon can rebound the ball extremely well. They're going to get a lot of second chance shots here. Multiple guys who can create their own shots. Biddle, Shellstad, Stewart, they're all capable of double digits in this game. Defensively, I think both teams have a lot of issues here. Okay, USC's given up nearly 78 points per game. Oregon's given up nearly 75 points per game. That's why we get this total here at about 155. I think I like this up to about 156, 157. Wouldn't go any higher than that. So when you combine, the high usage guards, the up tempo in possessions, the shaky team defense, the extra possessions from the turnovers, and the high efficiency that these teams have in their shot makers, sets up perfectly for the over. So give me the over 155 in the USC Oregon College Hoops matchup. 1 unit there. Okay. Play number 3. Last one. I think this is my favorite value play on the board today. Give me the Chicago Blackhawks on the money line. All right. Chicago here going up against Vegas, but Chicago stays in every game. A lot of that because of Spencer Knight. He's been out of his mind, basically putting his name into the hat for Team USA Olympic roster. All right. Through 17 starts this year, he's at a 918 save percentage, 2.51 goals allowed, top 3 in goals saved above expected. He's given Chicago a chance every single night, and I still don't think the books have adjusted to how good this Chicago team really can be. Okay, like they're trending upwards. This is a team that they're young, they're super talented. Obviously, Connor Bedard's amazing. But I think they got a shot every single night. And when you talk about the other side here, when it comes to goalies, right, we're going to get Carter Hart, expected to make his NHL return tonight after 22 months away following the SA allegations against him. And look, I don't know. He won conditioning stint in the AHL, or I guess 3 games in the AHL to, get prepared for this level of hockey again. He was 1-2, 8.39 save percentage, 3.07 goals allowed. I'm telling you, I think Chicago is going to pour it on Vegas here at plus 230. I got to take a shot on Chicago. It's not the kind of warm-up that you want for Carter Hart coming into the NHL crease again. Bedard's crazy. He's finding lots of shots on goal. There's just it comes down to the net minders here. I mean, there's just not a world in which I expect Carter Hart to be sharp in his first start in almost 2 years. Okay, so to me, Carter Hart was never really that good to begin with. He was like average of the pack. He had like one, a couple decent seasons, but with Philadelphia. But Chicago has the equalizer here. They have Connor Bedard on their team. He's ranked 3rd in the league in points, 14 goals in his last 17 games, averaging about 4 shots per game. I think Spencer Knight can keep them in it, and he usually does. Bedard gives that puncher a chance at a massive number. So give me the Chicago Blackhawks plus 230 on the money line. 1 unit. Lock it in. I will see you at the counter. Okay, 3 plays today. We're on the Montreal Canadiens on the money line, minus 106 for 1.05 units. We're also on the USC versus Oregon over in college hoops, over 155 playable to 157. And the Chicago Blackhawks on the money line on the ice against the Vegas Knights here, plus 230. All right, good luck tonight. I'll be back here tomorrow with more plus money plays from around the sports world. As always, my name is Q from Black Sheep Betting, and I hope each and every